Hey, what is up? What is happening? Welcome to Duct Tape Dynasty. I am the Duct Tape Dude.
I'm the dude.
And this is, man, oh man, we are what? Let's see, part one or volume 1, part 3 of Nhl Mascotology, something like that. I don't know. We're 3 shows into this thing. We haven't even made it through a round. That's how professional this show is. But I tell you what, I am pumped that we're still doing it because it is fun. And I hope you guys enjoy it as well. Hey, if you're new here, do us a favor, minimize that screen, hit that subscribe button down there for us. That's the biggest thing you can do for us. That tells us that you like what we're doing. And that helps us out tremendously. For those of you who are already subscribers, I see we're up to 190 now, which is unstinking believable. I can't believe, never thought we would hit 190 subscribers. Never thought we would hit 30. So I was surprised when we hit 30 subscribers, but this is unbelievable. So thank you to all of you. But if you would, just hit that like button, throw some comments in there. That helps the algorithm thing, which helps the show, gets it pumped out there more, helps more people see it, and hopefully more people like it. I mean, if 190 people subscribed, I mean, there's got to be at least 10 more out there, right? So anyway, it's a Monday night, man. It's not a Tuesday, but it's a Monday night, and what the heck? Why not? Let's have a show. You know, circumstances, we'll say permitted the show to happen on a Monday night. So here we are. It was a last minute. We may have just thrown this together about 15 minutes ago. But anyway, here we are. We're excited to be here. Sorry if we didn't do very much advertising. I usually say advertisement, but there's no advertising. Anyway, we didn't do any advertising because we threw this thing together about 15 minutes ago. We didn't even know we were going to have a show till about 20 minutes ago. So anyway, we're excited you're here, and we're excited to be here because this is an absolute blast. If you guys have not been part of the first couple shows, go back and check them out because they have had hysteria within them consistently, and hopefully tonight will be an extension of that. Boy, oh boy, there's a lot to get to though. But before we get things started, I keep saying we, but you only see me. So why don't we go ahead and bring on the guests for this? Well, the co-hosts for this evening. And you know what? I think we've got somebody special on the line, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi.
Welcome the Agman and Balake. Blake, what are you doing? You can say hi.
Hi.
Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you excited to be on the show again? We're excited you're on.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear how happy the people are that you're on right now?
Yeah.
That's all for you, Blake.
Wow. They clap.
There are a lot of people.
They clap more for you.
a lot
Hey,
of people.
knock it off. Knock it off. All right. Jeez. Whew. They clap more for you than they do for me. Are you having fun, though? They like you. You're a hit. You're an absolute hit. You should come on every time. Okay? You need to tell your dad you need to come on
Thank
every
you.
time. All right. Bye, Blake. Have fun watching the game later with Dad, okay? Oh. Bye.
You were paused for a second.
Oh, I paused for a second. I'm sorry. I said have fun watching the game with your dad later.
I will.
Okay, awesome.
Go Stars.
Go Stars. Say go.
Bye.
Say go Stars.
Go Stars!
Yeah. Atta girl. Oh man, awesome. Oh shoot. Aunt Mary was telling Blake, and I missed it in the comments. I was so focused on Balake on the screen that I didn't even look over to the comments to see that Aunt Mary is saying, hey, by the way, she'll be there in a couple weeks to say hi to Blake in person. So that was pretty cool, man. That was pretty cool. Sorry, Andrew, she stole your show, bro. But
hey, they
how
got
can
more
she
for
not?
her than me. I should just give her my co-hosting spot.
Yeah, well, okay. We'll sign the papers
See
later.
ya.
Anyway, boys, how we doing? Hey, Andrew,
Yeah,
you
good,
go
man.
ahead. Andrew, you go. Sorry, I asked. We've dealt with this the last two shows where I have two co-hosts and it's like I don't know what to do, and so I just say, "Boys, how are doing?" Well, there's two of them, and they're both going, well, which one of us is supposed to talk, dummy? You know, like, hello. So it's not their fault. It's mine because, hello. Anyway, so Andrew, the week is young, but it was very active weekend, which started really on Thursday and continued through Friday. Granted, I don't want to get into the nuts and bolts, but yeah, there was some football happening. So you had a big weekend, right?
Yeah, it was a pretty big weekend. It was also kind of a weekend where I had to do the adult things and clean my house.
Oh.
But you know what? That happens. I've been putting it off, and it finally said, nah, you got to do it now.
I'm sorry.
But it's been
man.
good. The week is young, but hey, we've got a lot to look forward to, so it's going to be fun.
The week is young, but you know, the fact that we're here now doing this makes it already a good week. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like this,
That's very true.
This helps. Like the day can be going bad, okay, but when we get to do this, it's a little bit of therapy for the soul. I tell you what, talking sports, that's what I love to do, and there's nobody I'd rather do it with than you guys. Hopefully, the internet did not cut out at any inappropriate moments there, and they got the whole lead up to that statement. You didn't.
That's a Dave statement right there.
Anyway, whatever. Dave, how's the week going? You've had one day of it. It's actually not going that great for you, but
yeah, man, I haven't even had a day. Like you said, a little unforeseen circumstances here that got us on the show today. I was supposed to appear in court tomorrow. I got subpoenaed for a little reckless driving thing that I saw. It's a funny story. So when Jessica's mom comes over, I always either say come in or whatever. So I'm yelling come in. I hear a knock at the door. Yeah, come in. Well, nobody's coming in. So I always open the door and shut it on her right away. So I open the door and I shut it and I look. I'm like, wait a second. That didn't look like it. I open the door up again and there's this lady. She's like, yeah, I'm so-and-so with the police department. Are you David Thormalen? I was like, yeah.
The freaking police officer.
Yeah, she goes, you've been served. And I was like, what? I said, I'm getting divorced, and she didn't even tell me. I was like, what is this? So then she explains it that it was some high school kid drove right through my neighbor's yard, and I caught it on the camera and called the SRO, and so they subpoenaed me to court. Well, so I laid off today because I'm supposed to go to court tomorrow. Well, then a couple hours ago, I got a call. Oh yeah, we got it solved. You don't have to show up. So.
We knew that was going to happen.
I burned a day for nothing, but hey, we get to do the show, so it's all good.
Yeah, that's how it happened. So literally, Dave we were talking, and he's like, man, I'm going to have to lay off for this thing, which is the equivalent of take leave for those military folks who may be in the audience, or take a day off for the other civilian folks.
Sure. Yeah.
Anyway, point is he had to take a day off, and then turns out didn't need to do that after all, but we get to do the shows like you said, so that's a good thing, boys. That's a good thing. And really, quite honestly, I know the week is young, but to be quite honest, for the three of us, the determination of how the week has begun for us hasn't happened yet, because as finally I have over my shoulder, I've got Darth Star over there wearing the Dallas Stars jersey. Finally, Andrew's got his hanging out. Yeah. Dave's wearing the Dallas Stars hat. Stars are coming on here in an hour and 15-ish, right? So that'll be the determiner for us on how our week starts, if it's a good start or a not so good start. So anyway, we excited, boys, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, come on,
Go
boys.
Stars, baby.
Boys, we gotta
Yeah.
liven this thing up.
Woo!
Yeah, I know it's Monday. Come on
If
now.
only I had like the soundtrack, I would play it. Hold on, actually, let me try that real quick.
Wait, don't go putting any copyrighted stuff out here. And
It
get
was
us
just the Dallas
freaking-
Stars thing, where it's the Dallas Stars, that whole thing.
Yeah, don't
they
do
score
that.
a goal. Nah,
It's
fine.
probably copyrighted. Although
Trying to get us kicked out.
I
of
like
here.
the idea. Do it on your own time. Just kidding.
I'll throw it into a future show
Yeah.
without you knowing.
That's gonna be your little claim, isn't it? It's gonna be like kind of like when people drop
What, getting us kicked off the internet?
drop F-bombs on the McAfee show. You're just gonna drop in little clips of music that we can't use, so that
Shouldn't
when
have gave him a
the show
board,
gets
dude.
muted.
Shouldn't have gave him a board.
Yeah. Well, I bought it. I can take it back, right? So
We're gonna have all
not really.
sorts of crazy stuff
If
on
you
here.
come get it.
Come and take it. Oh man. Anyway, but hey, we got a pretty big announcement actually to make.
Huge.
Right?
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
do.
there's some but before we do that, I want to get to new Andrew.
We're getting into our in today's hockey news, we're going to talk some news about hockey.
New news.
Something like that. Yeah. New news. I think we got some new news coming up, folks. I don't know.
Do that again.
Key new news, Andrew.
I'm trying to do it different so I don't copy new heights.
I
Trying not
liked
to throw stuff in here.
I liked what you just did. What did you just
On
say?
today's
You can
hockey
talk like
news,
that
we're going to
more
talk some
often.
news about hockey.
You're so good at
Phenomenal,
that, dude.
man.
Yeah.
We got to record
Let's
that,
hear it.
man.
Now you gotta say it, dude.
We got
now you
to,
gotta say it.
dude. After the show now. After the show. No, save your voice. Just
Yep.
shut up. You can't talk the rest of the show. You got to save your voice.
Ah,
We're going to get a soundbite from you. That was,
Dude,
okay, one
that's
more
awesome,
time.
dude.
That was great. Today's hockey.
On today's hockey news, we're going to talk some news about hockey.
Dude, he sounds just like Wayne, dude.
I love it, dude.
Dude, he's so awesome.
Okay. Let's get serious. One more time.
On today's hockey news, we're talking some news about some hockey.
Dude, I love it.
I'm so stupid. Oh, yeah, we got to talk some hockey news before we get to our big news, which is actually some pretty big, sweet news. So,
Well, hey, you
I'll-
gotta add in the news that Andrew doesn't know about the new news and the hockey news.
the new news, and then
Yeah.
the news. Got
The
it.
news about the hockey news, that we're already talking hockey news on the news about hockey.
Hey,
Fix up a blowout.
you got to talk like that the entire show, every show. That's
Dude,
the
I
I
don't
rule.
know if I
love
can
it, man.
sustain that.
Oh my
We'll
gosh.
see what happens.
Yeah, Ty Schmidt. You're the Ty Schmidt, but we
What
get
can I tell you, man? I'm Mad Mel Kiper. I think the draft was just bogus.
we get a Letterkenny Mel Kiper. Letterkenny
That
Mel
would
Kiper.
be-
That's awesome.
And that's what I appreciate about you.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, all right, so let's talk some hockey news. All right, I'll walk us through it. Dave, you're the hockey expert, so you talk us through it. I'll walk it, you talk it. Andrew, you do that thing
Rock
you
it.
just did. Yeah.
Walk it, talk it, rock it.
There it is. All right. First headline of the day. Hey, Dave. Oh, well,
Oh.
We got-
hold
we
the
got
show.
Presidents.
Hold the show.
TV timeout.
Hold the show. There is something important about to happen.
What do you think it is?
I don't know.
If you folks didn't know, we're a big Asterix show here. TV timeout there.
What the news?
I think
What was
we
the
are,
news?
She asked to go if we can go to Papa's.
That's it.
Pretty cool place to go.
Yeah, I mean, he's a cool papa.
Fair enough. John Stouts is in the comments.
Yeah, what up, John Stouts?
What a hocky name.
Is that
honestly?
Yeah, no kidding.
Look
That's
at Pitter Patter, you pheasants. Look at
Pitter patter, you pheasants.
like
It's
subscribe.
embarrassing.
I love it. So sub number 191 probably. So awesome. Welcome.
Nice.
Welcome, kind sir. Thank you for the sub. We're glad you're here. All right, headline numero uno, Canucks do it again. Dave, talk to us. What's happening?
Dude, man. So when this series first started, I thought that this might be one that, was a upset. I was thinking Nashville was going to maybe take this one. But, I mean, they've all been close series or close games, but somehow Vancouver does it again and pulls it out, man. So they're down 3-1, right? And then they pull their goalie. 2 minutes, 47 seconds left. They score a goal with their goalie pulled, right? So I'm like, okay, it's getting tight. Very rarely do you actually see goals scored when they pull their goalie. Usually it's an empty net goal.
It's usually, the other way. Yeah.
The other way around, right? So Vancouver scores a goal. 6 seconds left. They score and tie it up. Brock Besser gets all 3 goals. So he's
Wait,
the only one scoring for Vancouver.
were they both empty net? Like, did they? Not empty net, but they had pulled the goalie and it worked out twice. So it's super rare to even work out once. Usually, like we said, it goes the other way if it's going to go anyway. Yeah. So it's super rare to work out once. They worked out twice. Wow. Okay.
Twice. They scored with 6 seconds left in the game to tie it up. And they go into and like I said, Brock Besser is the only one scoring for Vancouver. He scored 3 goals, so he gets a hat trick. Right? Overtime comes. Minute into the game, Vancouver scores and wins. Unreal, man. That's 2 games this series that they've come back and tied it up and then won. That's
how fired up have they got to be going into that locker room after that, dude.
Here's the thing. They're on their 3rd goaltender.
Seriously.
They've had three different goalies play. Wow. Because Thatcher Damko got hurt. DeSmith, I don't think Smith got hurt game 3, 2 or 3. I don't know what it was, and so now they're on their 3rd string goalie, if you want to put it that way, and they're like, I don't know who we're going to start next. Bro, and they keep climbing, man.
When are they going to bring out the Zamboni rider?
Yeah, right.
Right.
Yeah,
pretty soon. They're sweet. Not far off.
Sweet.
The guy in seat 32A is starting to get antsy,
And on the goalie cam, it's
like,
you.
I need to start taking my shoes off, getting ready, boys. Here we go. Yeah, right. The camera, the kiss cam, but it's like, and you're it.
So,
that's.
But I mean, dude, they're killing it, man. I like I said, I thought I kind of almost counted them out to get this series started, but no, they got so much heart. They're going to be on fire, I think.
Who are they playing?
Especially if they get their start. They're playing Nashville.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
So...
Hey, rock and roll, man. Rock and roll.
Yeah,
so,
I mean...
Who was it that came back?
Hockey, man.
Who was it that came back? And it was Winnipeg Jets. That's what I was thinking. That came back and won it 7-6 the other night.
That was Winnipeg.
It was like there was no netminders at all, dude. It was like, wow.
Well, yeah, remember the Jets? One of these Jets teams scored 7 points in the playoffs.
Yep. That's how I remembered. Like as I sat here and was thinking about it, I was like, I replayed that and I was like, Jets, there it is. Anyway, all right. So the Rangers break out the broom. Speaking of good teams that teams getting it done. The Rangers got it done 4 times in a row, a clean sweep. Tell us about it, Dave.
Yeah. Well, like we said in the first show about the President's Trophy being a curse, not in this series. The President's Trophy winner, New York Rangers, mopped them up, man. There's not much you can say about that. A lot of people are mad because it should have been the Red Wings in there instead of the Capitals, which probably would have gave them a better game. But how they do the rankings and who gets in and who doesn't get into the playoffs is a lot different, I think, than some other sports. They don't do it just by your record. It's all division and all that stuff. We won't get into that, but yeah, I mean, they mopped it up. They're getting more rest. Like I said, I would like it to be a curse. You know, I don't want to see the Rangers go any further, but I don't know, man. They're looking pretty strong.
Hey, Bo's in the comments, by the way. What's up, Bo?
What
welcome,
up,
brother.
what up, Bo?
It's been a while, brother. Welcome,
Yeah.
man. I'm glad you're here. So, Andrew, what I was going to ask you actually reference kind of what Dave was saying with the President's Trophy. I keep wanting to call it the President's Cup. Because of the fact that Stanley
it's tough
Cup,
to
you
not
get it.
say that right. Yeah.
Yeah. So the President's Trophy, the team since 2014 that actually made it the farthest was actually the New York Rangers. I can't remember what year it was, but they made it to round 3. How far are the Rangers going to go this time? Would you say?
Oh, I'm keeping the accent for the end now. The voices, we're putting it to bed for now. You tried it.
I tried. It was
For
the
the
best
effort.
I had.
I think it's terrible. But
It
at
was.
least
It
you
was
attempted
terrible.
it.
It was an effort, though. It was a
good
try.
on you to not respond to it, man. You're like, I don't even.
He lives down
I
in
won't
Oklahoma.
respect
He could
that
probably do a
enough.
better Southern accent than I
Yeah,
could.
like that doesn't
Josh
even.
just needs to be. That's what we appreciate about you.
Yeah,
But
Deserve
anyway,
no
to
response.
answer that on the Rangers, I had them in my bracket that we were filling out as a family. I had them exiting in round 2. Knowing how strongly they played, granted they could have had a tougher opponent, like you were saying, Dave, for Detroit versus Washington. I think I could see them going to round 3 again, depending on who they get as their opponent. But I have them going out in round 2 just on the bracket side of things.
Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna get Florida in round 2. And
If they get Florida, yeah,
I don't think
they're
anybody's
done.
stopping Florida.
Dude,
They're done
I
if they get
can't.
Florida.
The only thing I remember about my bracket is that the Stars win. That's all I remember.
Yeah,
Like
true.
I
That's all that
couldn't
matters.
tell you. And dude, we need to. Dang it, we meant to do it over this weekend, but we were busy doing something else that we will get to here in about 2 more topics. But anyway, yeah, sorry. What did we mean to get to? We meant to get to something. Sorry. Dang it. What were we just talking about?
The Rangers, and if they
yeah,
were gonna
Rangers round 2,
keep going.
President's
Yeah.
Trophy. I think we're
Yeah, I can't remember how I was
can try
trying
and
to
move
tie
on.
that all together, but yeah. All right, we'll move it on. So the next one is kind of along those lines. Is Ovi over? That I tried
man.
I tried to do the play on
Over.
words thing. I don't know.
Over.
I didn't know how good
Over.
of a writer I am, but is Ovi over? You know. Anyway, so
It's not bad. I
so
like it.
I thought it was good. It was catchy to me. But then again, something shiny
matters.
at the 7-Eleven, I'll buy it. Like
Squirrel.
whatever. Yeah. So that's me. Yeah. If you haven't noticed on this show, that is me. 1,000%. So anyway, yeah. So Dave, what is up? Is it over? I've got a buddy, one of the guys who is like new watcher to the show. He hasn't become a faithful watcher, but he's definitely in. He's more in on the hockey side of it. Huge Ovi fan, and he's like, he's gonna break Gretzky's records and all this stuff. But anyway, so here you go. Is Ovi over? Tell him. His name is Austin, by the way. So if you want to tell Austin, is it over for Ovi?
Austin, what's up, man? Thanks for watching the show. First off and foremost, is he over? His contract's through 2025, so he'll be back. Do I think he's going to break Gretzky's record? At the start of this season, I'm like, yeah, he's been scoring 50 goals a season. He's going to do it. He had a terrible year. I don't think he's over, but I don't think if he stays in Washington, it's going to be on a 1-year contract. He's not signing any more big contracts. The dude's 40. So he's going to be 1 year at a time. I would like to actually see him maybe get to a cup contending team and maybe get him another cup. will that happen? I don't know. He's
How
going
many
to
does
definitely
he
have to take a
have?
pay cut. He's got one.
Just one.
Yep, just one.
Well,
Yeah.
at least
So
he's
I don't
got
think
one.
he's over, but he's definitely on the downhill slide. I would love to see him stay around and break Gretzky's goal scoring record, but he's gonna have like 3 more years, I think, at least.
Okay, fair enough. Andrew, what do you have to say about the whole thing? Are you an Ovi fan at all, or do you give a
Not
darn?
really.
What do you think?
I'm not really a big Ovechkin fan, just because, again, of the 3 of us, I'm probably the least hockey of the 3 of us. But I would watch hockey all the time, and because Dallas didn't play up here in Montana on the TV networks, because Dallas, we got, for some reason, a lot of Pittsburgh. So I would always watch the Penguins games, and I would always say they're in like my top 3 teams for the NHL, just because I watched them the most.
Gay. Sorry.
It's only because I've watched them the most,
Choking
not
on
because
my
I paid attention,
lemonade.
Dave.
Sorry about that.
But I mean, I always, kind of like Josh said when he with the NFL ones, he went to the ones that's like, oh, this is kind of a cool looking uniform. This looks cool. I always thought the black and gold looked cool for Pittsburgh. So every time I was like, oh yeah, it's Penguins Capitals, I'd always get hyped up for the Penguins to win, and then Ovechkin and the Capitals would come in and just wreck it. So I just didn't like him because he was in his prime days at that point. I'm kind of with you on that one, Dave. I think he's on the downhill slide. I think he's definitely a veteran that a team would want, but
sure.
I don't think he's what he has been. I think that part is over, but completely, he's not done.
I agree to that.
Fair enough. And no offense to Ovi, I don't want him to break Gretzky's record, so
I kind of want that to stay as is.
Yeah, because I'm a Gretzky guy. Gretzky is my Jordan of the NHL. You know, he in my opinion, that's who he is. Like, you know, like there's new people that come along and say LeBron now, not to get into basketball, but yeah. Anyway, I don't want Ovechkin to break Gretzky's record. So
I get what you're saying, but at the same point, like I do want him to break it because I've watched all of Ovechkin's career. Like I've seen him from his rookie year to where he is now. Like I don't remember a lot of the Gretzky years. Obviously there's footage you can watch, but me personally watching a game, live or whatever, I've watched more of Ovechkin's games than I will have ever watched Gretzky's. So it's just kind of cool saying you watch from the beginning of his career to the end and him break a record. Cool. That's the only reason why I want him to do it. Otherwise, I'm down for Gretzky keeping it. Because I don't think anybody else is going to come close for a long time.
Yeah, I mean it's a huge record. It's massive. If he does break it, I'm good on him. He deserves it if he breaks it. I think
it's like 894 goals or something.
It's something insane. It is something insane.
No one will ever break his assist record.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
It's like
his
1,800 assists or something crazy.
Yeah.
No one's going to touch that.
Literal insanity. Yeah, oh my gosh. But anyway,
speaking of the great one on that.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you don't mind me interrupting real quick, how cool is it that 3 of the 4 teams that the great one played for are in the playoffs right now?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sucks none of them are going to win, but
yeah. But I mean, we are Dallas fans here, so
right.
Yeah.
Oh, so. Also, before I forget, hi, Mom.
There it is.
I was just about to tell you.
Yeah, it happened.
Blowing you up.
Yeah. All right. Last thing, Dave. Matthew's status. What kind of injury did he take? What happened? Give us the down low on this. And what's the stat? I think he's day to day, right? And he plays tomorrow.
Yeah. So
or next game's tomorrow.
Yeah, he
Wednesday.
didn't.
I don't know.
He's day to day. He didn't practice today. He's actually not injured. He's just sick.
He's sick. That's what it was.
Just some bug he got. I don't know. Bad pizza, whatever. So he's just sick. He's day to day. They definitely need him. If they're gonna move on, he's definitely gonna need to play on Wednesday. which I imagine he will. I mean, that's one thing with hockey and other sports. Like soccer players pretend they're hurt. Hockey players pretend they're not hurt. You know, you see so many guys go through the playoffs with broken bones, dislocated limbs, you know, crazy stuff, and they just keep pushing through it because it's the best trophy you can win in all of sports.
Yeah, it is.
You
It
know?
is absolutely the greatest trophy, and there's no question about it, in my opinion.
Yep.
Yeah, in fact, that's another show we could have. Like literally, we could have a show after
Greatest trophy show?
the cup and all that.
I like it.
That
I like it.
Say that again.
Greatest trophy show. I like it.
Well, okay. Well, no, that's not what I was going to say. But anyway, dang it. No, what I was going to say is another show just about the injuries, because after the Stanley Cup, they released like the list of the injuries that everybody was playing with. And you find out like dude had like a broken fibula or whatever, tibia, you know. It was like he was taping it and just going out there. You know, it's insane what these guys do just to be able to play, to try to have a chance at winning the greatest trophy. Andrew, I do have a question for you now, though. Because of the fact that you brought up a competition of the greatest trophy or whatever, what is your opinion, the greatest trophy?
Oh, it is the Stanley Cup.
Yeah. Okay.
As much as I'm a Lombardi fan, it is the Stanley Cup. The fun thing is that it's the same. It's the greatest trophy in sports. It's not even the same trophy as it used to be because they've had to replace parts and they've retired parts, but it still has
every
legacy.
13 years, man.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic though.
Yeah,
like they
new
replaced
ring.
the cup on it. Everything is new. The entire Stanley Cup as is brand new considering what it used to be. But it is the greatest trophy in sports. That's not a question.
So
For
do they just replace like the same ring on the bottom and leave like
they
old
move them
stuff?
up.
They move them up.
So
They move them up.
They do have a cascade that goes or reverse, however that is.
Yep.
But obviously, you know, they don't shrink down to the next size one. It's only that base that they go up, and then they move it to the Hockey Hall of Fame, or where does it go?
Yeah, I'm sure it's in the Hockey Hall of Fame in Toronto, yeah.
I wonder how big that is. I mean, it can't be.
Hockey Hall
All
of
the rings
Fame?
were stacked. How big the cup would be?
Yeah, I mean, it can't be crazy because the country's only been around 200 and something years. Call it 300 years, you know, and if every 13 years, now the Stanley Cup hasn't been there for the entire
I think the Stanley
existence of
Cup
the
came out in
country.
like 1917.
Yeah, so like there aren't that many that have been, that many bands
Removed.
that have been removed, I think. So anyway,
But then you get teams that are on there like 23 times, like the Montreal Canadiens, and it's like, geez, can we get some new names on here?
yeah.
Dude, it's sweet. Like, if you ever get a chance to like look up the cup, like there was, I can't remember what team won it, but he was the owner of the team, and he put his dad's name on the cup, and they went back and X'd it out.
Really?
There's a bunch of cool, like, I don't want to say Easter eggs, but like Easter eggs on the Stanley Cup, like misspellings and X'd out names and removals and stuff like that. It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, they like misspelled a team's name, like the Islanders. They like left the S out or something. It's the Islanders or something. Like, there's a whole bunch of cool history about it, and like that guy Mike that carries it, one of the two guys that is with it all the time.
Oh.
Like,
dude, dream job right there.
Does he have a book that has come out yet? Like,
dude, he's got to.
Or
he has enough for one at least.
Oh yeah, when he retires or whatever, that has to be a book. Like, if the NHL puts a gag on him to not say anything, that's just a crime. Like, I get it if they
I
want the
mean,
rights to it,
Yeah.
like okay, they can produce it, but please let him tell the crazy stories that he has seen with that
Oh,
cup.
I bet he's seen some stuff.
Yeah,
Dude.
there's stuff that he said just in interviews, you know, because he gets asked all the time, and just the stuff that he said, which is just
right.
that much, is just
Yeah.
insane. So anyway, I got to catch up on comments, but down across the bottom this whole time we have had the status of the playoffs thus far, kind of where the series are, you know. So I'm not going to necessarily read those off because I do want to move on to this next thing, because this is what I'm really excited about, and especially with Bo in here. This is going to be fun to announce, right? Dave, we need you to come back, man. Come on.
Pay your
Where's
Wi-Fi bill.
Pay your internet, bruh. Bo, you don't want to miss this. Stick around. You ready for this next announcement?
I don't know if his internet is.
How am I now?
Can you hear me
Good, and
now?
I can hear you now.
Yeah.
How are you now?
Hey, you want to
I
make
even
this?
brought the extender out here and everything.
Guy's name is. All right. You want to make this next announcement?
No, go ahead.
It's
little
kind of a big
Capitan.
one. El Capitan. Well, all right. Shall we? Here it is.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Skunk Works project for Duct Tape Dynasty, it has been in the background and is no more. The files have been opened. They are no longer classified. They are public release at this moment. And that is new Joysies, new sweaters coming to town. Dave, tell us about these bad boys. How did we not do this time? The first time out the gate, like
You know, the first time out of the gate, I was just excited to get sweaters, and we threw them together real quick. This one, we had a little more time to work on it. Although it went together super quick. I love them. I can't wait to get them in our hands. They're going to be embroidered this time instead of sublimated. And Andrew, you don't know this, but we've elected a captain, and that's going to be the Juice there. The old leader of Cola is going to wear the C. You and me are going to get A's, and
Nice.
we got one more A to give out, which I think we know where it's going. But yeah, dude, these are phenomenal. Josh and I kind of worked together on them, and threw Andrew in there with photos and stuff, and we came up with a sharp looking sweater, dude. I can't wait.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, as of this morning, they have been ordered, the initial order. Now, they're not officially available because we want to, the question was asked, you know, do we just make this, bam, let's go mass order right off the bat? Because, of course, you could save money and all that. I made a decision on it, and it was that no, we need to actually, the first cut needs to just be us. That way, if there's an issue, we can identify it. Not that we want to be like, ooh, we're going to keep our little ball over here. No. The decision has also been made that these will be available to anybody and everybody who wants them. The only part that will be exclusive is the captain patch and the A patches, the assistant patches. That will be exclusive. Other than that, you guys will be able to absolutely buy these, order them, get your name, your number on them. And it's not, we don't have merch. It's not, this isn't we have a site and you order from it. This is literally like, I'm going to tell you, contact me on Instagram, and we're just going to work out how to get it to you, how much shipping's going to be, and you're going to pay the price of the jersey and the shipping. That's it. Like,
Yep.
This is not a weird, like I said, we're not making money. Well, this is just for fun, but these are awesome. These are awesome.
So
there
cool.
we go. That way. These are
Super sweet.
these are, Dave, these are an absolute home run. I know this is hockey.
Dude.
We're a primary football show talking hockey while wearing a hat that has baseball on it. And I reference our hockey jerseys. I reference baseball. So anyway,
Which is crazy because this was not our first choice jersey. We actually had something else worked out, and we got the mock-ups, and Josh and I were looking at them, and just something wasn't right.
Yeah.
So we revamped them. And congratulations, by the way, on the captaincy there.
oh yeah, thank you. By the way, that is Dave's flair there. Dave went ahead and took care of that. So yeah, that's man. I'm like, I know this is just a literal YouTube show, and this is literally a design that you made on an iPhone 6, which actually is very impressive. And this is just us ordering a jersey from a manufacturer. Like anybody could do this, you know. But
That's true.
But they're not.
But there's a small part of me that's kind of like, I'm a little bit honored. You know? Have my little
You need to get your sweater, get on camera, and be like, I earned this. This is great.
like this
Whole
is
speech.
no, Andrew, you cannot have a C. Shut up. The C is talking. Just talk to the C. That's what I'm going to say.
Right.
Talk to the C. God, I'm so dumb. I'm so immature. Dear Lord.
Dude, it's
Oh
it's
my
awesome,
gosh.
man.
But
Dude,
no,
I'm just excited as you are, man.
Dude,
I can't
Oh, these are sick.
and okay, so you can kind of tell in the graphic, but kind of not. I want to explain a little bit about what you're seeing here. Yes, of course, it's black and red. That is amazing. That's what it needs to be because the hockey logo is black and red. It is the standard hockey logo that you see kind of down here, right there in the screen with a little red outline around it so you can see it better against the black. But what's really cool about these is the shoulders it's a gray. It's a gray, like kind of not an oval, but it rounds out on the shoulder. You can see it there on the top. That's actually gray, and it has the original Duct Tape Dynasty logo. These ones has that in a kind of a subdued, a black and gray and white. And then on the very back, it has a American flag that's black and gray, and you know what I mean?
Yep.
So anyway, I
hard
really
to see.
like that. I like that gray part up there. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's hard to see, but that's also on the collar, kind of where this is.
Yeah,
so we got our side logo on there.
Show that
too.
again, Dave. Show that little thing. So if you can't tell, that is a DTD because our very first logo was literally a circle with the letters DTD in it. So this is like, I mean,
come a long way, dude.
This is as corny as it gets. Like, this is so geeky if we think about it, but it's freaking awesome, man. That's what I'm saying. It is absolutely awesome. This is.
You got to pull up the old logo on the next show so they know what we're talking about.
Throwback show.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh my gosh, little history of the progression of the
history
logo.
only chronicles like a year and a half, by the way.
Yeah, a year and a half. We got about 7 logos.
2 years. Oh,
dude, it started with us on a phone going like just drawing and anyway. So Katie asked what colors. It's black and red with, like I said, the gray on top. The number is
colorblind.
Is white with red around it, or piping. There you go. Andrew's the official aficionado when it comes to that stuff. And then the name is in just white as well. So I think, man, they're absolutely phenomenal. Great job, Dave.
So
I applaud you.
Yeah, thanks.
I applaud you.
You too, man.
I applaud you.
Can I get the applause button?
I was going to say, Balake got.
You earned that.
All right, that's it.
Short
yeah, sorry, man. Because we got to get to Mascotology. But bottom line is,
dude, let's do it.
after these things come in, we do a quality check on them and make sure all is well. They're going to be available for purchase, and they're literally like $87. And this is the stitched on. This is not the sublimated. Yep. This is like, these ones are sublimated, where it's just printed into the fabric,
Which these, I mean, are we exclusive to these, or are we gonna?
Well, people can get those as well. Yeah, those are
available too.
Those are like $40-something, right?
I think it's $45 for the jersey, including shipping to my house, and then I want to say I think they're $87 for the stitched ones, something like that.
And that includes shipping to your house.
Yep,
but then you've got to ship
the jersey and
to
shipping.
there.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I guess we could find a way to have it shipped directly to the person. But anyway.
We might be able to.
TBD. So there you go. I'm super excited about it, man. I could look at these all day. I think they're fabulous. Yes, it's completely geeky that a bunch of old guys have made a hockey jersey for a YouTube show. We are the Happy Gilmores of YouTube, okay? It is what it is. Deal with it. Yeah.
You watch more shows, you're going to come out with their own sweaters now.
Hi, I'm a hockey player who's playing YouTube today. So anyway.
Go on, Andrew, say it.
Oh wait, the letter Kenny, or do you want me to do more Happy Gilmore?
Yeah, I'm a hockey player playing YouTube today.
Just a hockey player playing on YouTube today.
YouTube today.
YouTube with Youpie.
Youpie. All right. Yeah. So there you go. My God, this is getting so painful. We're definitely not going to have 190 subscribers come tomorrow morning. Anyway, Duct Tape Dynasty Mascotology NHL style is why we are actually here tonight. That is the subject, the highlight, the reason, the whatever. I can't think of the words to say for it. So that's why we're here, man. We got to finish out round one. Man, oh man, did round one, part two, end on a doozy, didn't it?
It did.
It ended with
perfect.
With oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Dude, don't start, dude. Don't even start that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my God. That was so funny, dude.
2 minutes. Fighting. Hey. Oh my gosh.
That's what I appreciate about you there, Captain Josh.
That was exactly, yeah. And thus the reason that 3 old guys are ordering jerseys for hockey jerseys for a YouTube show. Oh my gosh. Gil is here. Gil is here. Gil, check this out. You missed this. You missed this, Gil. Check this out.
What did he miss?
New hockey sweaters are available. New hockey sweaters have been designed for the show. Boys, I brought it back. I went back to the hockey sweater show off. Anyway, Gil, we have hockey sweaters now that have been ordered. We're quality checking them, and then they're going to be available to the public. Not sure if you're a hockey fan, but we're a fan of you, Gil, so you need a hockey jersey.
He seems like a hockey guy.
Yeah.
And number 69 is already out of the
Gil.
number picks.
Well, his name is Gil the Goat 69, so pretty sure he's got that one reserved. He's watching the Celtics right now. Later, I might milk my cat and take a big old dump.
Monday nights are going.
Okay, so Gil has arrived. Anyway, Mascotology is why we're here. And 13 versus number 20. Andrew, take it away.
All right. So we're just going to start right off with part 3, matchup 12, 13. We got Chance of the Vegas Golden Knights going up against number 20, which is Stanley C. Panther of the Florida Panthers. Both are playoff teams right now. This is going to be an interesting matchup, except I think just to start off, I'll say my quick piece, and I'll throw it to Dave first. The Golden Knights could have done so much more than what they did. Dave, what do you think?
I don't know if it's a snake or a lizard or what. If it is a snake, they should have had a sweet, long, split tongue there. Well, I mean, a snake with a mohawk is what it looks like. Dude, they have a golden knight on their sweater. Why do you not have a guy dressed in armor? Have you guys ever seen the opening of a Golden Knights game?
They have a sweet dragon in there, dude. It is awesome.
Well, yeah, but not only that, it's a whole show. It's a whole show.
Oh, well, it's Vegas, baby. You know,
it's Vegas. But on the ice, they got a guy that's dressed in knight armor, looks super dope. Why is he not the mascot?
Just him, yeah.
This snake running around or whatever the heck it is. It's terrible. I hate it. Not good.
Yeah.
Stanley C. Panther all the way.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because of that.
Okay. Well, I'm taking it
Dallas,
over from that because Stanley C. Panther needs to be smacked in the mouth. Okay. Stanley C. Panther looks suspect.
That's so true.
Okay. This guy looks like a kid sniffer. Okay. Okay. He's
a kid sniffer. Dude.
Definitely a kid sniffer.
He just stands in the corner and
look
stares.
at him, man. Look at those eyes, bro. I'm not saying they're Manson lamps, but they're definitely kid sniffers. There's something wrong with Stanley C. Panther. The problem is he's going against a sweet mascot that shouldn't be this mascot.
Pairing.
Like, this is an awesome mascot that, like, you know, a lot of times people release their boas into the wild or whatever, you know, because it gets too big. I don't have that problem.
Down the toilet there?
Gil's comment is the best.
Yeah, Gil. See, Gil knows. Anyway, this boa constrictor golden thing. What is it? Is it supposed to be a dragon? What are you?
I think it's a snake.
I think it's a
Okay,
snake.
here's
it's
the
supposed
question.
to be like a cobra, I think.
What are its pronouns?
It's a stupid cobra.
What are its pronouns? That's what I want to know. Anyway, so you guys didn't hear that, did you?
I'm wrong. I heard it. He's actually a Gila monster is what he is.
He's a Gila monster. Exactly, because a Vegas Golden Knight should be a Gila monster. It's a bearded, it's a dragon. It's a Komodo dragon.
A dragon type thing, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Terrible.
This thing is a misplaced mascot, but Stanley C. Panther is suspect, brother. I can't vote for that guy.
Stanley C. Panther,
I cannot vote for that guy. Okay, that guy, not gonna be on my record.
You imagine him
not
just
gonna be on
outside
my
your
record.
house, just
Yeah,
He would. He'd just stand out in the street.
yeah.
You'd open up the blinds and go, "Holy crap!" And then you have to shut it. And then you just hear a weird knock at your door.
In fact,
Go hide.
in fact.
Stanley C. Panther, see you.
I'm trying to look through the blinds right now and make sure that.
No, dude, you're good. They're in Florida. They got a game.
Oh, they got a game tonight.
They're
okay.
playing right now.
Ooh.
They're playing right now.
Well, has he been spotted? Anyway, have we not? What do you think, Andrew? What do you think about these guys? I think, look, give it a chance because, like I said, I'm Stanley. That's not going on my record. I'm not voting for that guy.
I'm giving it a chance on this one because it's a cool looking mascot. I think it's a missed opportunity on the pairing. But yeah,
I hate it.
Stanley C. Panther has always been very off. Every time I've made his graphic, I'm like, this dude is just, I don't know.
Scared?
I don't know.
Andrew wakes up in the middle of the night.
You know what? No,
Stanley.
I got it.
Freaked out if you woke up and saw Stanley too.
I got it. No, Stanley's not a bad guy. Can somebody do the Cheech or Chong voice? That's Stanley.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Now you out with the Labrador, man.
That's it.
There it is.
Right there.
That's Stanley C. Panther. Say some
I'm
hockey
Stanley
stuff.
C. Panther, man.
Say something hockey-wise that way, Dave. Come on.
I don't even know if I can. Boy, man, let's put the biscuit in the basket, man.
Sound like Snagglepuss
All
is what he
right.
does.
This is
Hey,
getting
man.
old. Whatever. This is dead. Chance wins. Stanley sees Panthers suspect. Matchup number 13. Oh,
Love this matchup.
let's try again.
This one's fun.
Not necessarily the matchup, but
Matchup 13 entails number 14. There we go. I couldn't say it because it screws me up every time. Matchup 13, but the
Number's 14.
number 14 guy versus number. Okay, Andrew,
19.
Take over, dude.
Matchup 13. Let me try it. Matchup 13 entails number 14 versus number 19.
There it is. That's what I was saying.
Number 14 sounds like he should be a Disney character because his name is Mickey, but it's not Mouse. It's Mickey Moose.
Oh,
We got Mickey Moose going up against
Moose.
Mick E. Moose going up against NJ Devil of the New Jersey Devils. I threw it to Dave first last time. I'm throwing it to you, Josh, this time. I know Dave has some good opinions that are going to be funny, and I want to hear them.
Okay.
But I want to hear your thoughts first, Josh.
Okay, well, let's look at the moose first, eh? A moose is pretty Canadian. There's nothing more Canadian than a moose, eh?
Straight
Anyway, okay, so I'm kind of checking these out live right here as I look at them. Yes, I did put these slides together. It was forever ago. Andrew built the graphics, by the way. Applause to you, Andrew. Great job. These are incredible graphics.
Thank you, sir.
And we'll have his Instagram link and all that stuff later on in the show, so you guys can check that out. By the way, when it comes time to vote, Andrew is the place to vote, and he's going to tell you about that when it's his turn to do analysis of these two. So Mickey Moose, I think, is a pretty cool character. I like the name. I like the play on it. Winnipeg Jets. Okay, it's Canada. It would be a little bit weird with a jet on a person jet. I got it. So I respect the Moose. I like the Moose. His smile concerns me a little bit. I see this in a back alley. I'm not sure I'm comfortable.
Run.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable. Okay. Hopefully it's somebody I know. But then again, this next guy, if I see him in a back alley, I know I'm screwed. So the New Jersey
Because
Devil.
near him is a white man.
Okay, all things aside, right? Okay. Hockey mascots, as we've said, and I don't want to get into mascot ideology here, but hockey mascots to me are supposed to be silly. They're supposed to be fun and entertaining. The New Jersey Devil is a pretty on point mascot, I'll say. I really like the costume itself. I love it. It's a New Jersey Devil. It's a devil. I mean,
he looks like a Mexican bullfighter.
Well,
Look at his thin little mustache.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, man, what's up, man?
well, perhaps, Spider-Man got bit by a spider. Perhaps the Matador got, gored a little by a bull and
devil.
woke up as this guy. Maybe that's the story. Maybe you should
He
write
looks, to go back on our Star
We'll
Wars
go with
fandom,
that.
Josh, he looks like the guy that, you want to buy some death sticks?
He does. That, I've never really noticed the mustache, that thin mustache right there. That does concern me a little bit. But what I was saying anyway was the fact that for me, hockey mascots are meant to be goofy, more fun. This New Jersey Devil, I'm sure he's a blast of a guy. I'm sure he gets in all sorts of trouble. I like the actual costume. It's game. And I like the team, actually, because a buddy of mine is a Devils fan. In fact, I believe a few years back, the Devils played the Kings.
Don't do it.
In the yeah. Anyway,
I thought you were gonna bring up 2000,
No.
dude. No.
in the cup. Anyway, my buddy and I, we play golf together. We had a golf ball bet, and the bet was whoever's team won, the other guy, the loser, he had to order and, get made and all this custom golf balls for the other guy. And so I have some golf balls in my closet somewhere that have, XX Stanley Cup, LA Kings this, New Jersey Devils this, because the Kings won that cup. So he lost. He had to buy me a case of balls or whatever. Anyway, whatever.
Dude, I think that was 2016, and I was in Lake Havasu City, Arizona, working for Phoenix Display, which we build all the display fixtures for Costco and whatever. But we were sending stuff to New Jersey, and it was arriving the day after they just lost the cup. And I posted so much stuff on what we wrapped up with shrink wrap. I printed out all these things, LA Beatles and stuff, and stuck them in the shrink wrap. So when they got it, it was just posted full of LA winning the Stanley Cup over New Jersey, dude.
Oh,
I don't know if we ever got another order after that, but it was hilarious.
Oh,
dude.
dear Lord. Yeah, you probably
Yeah, it
never
was
got
funny.
another order. Anyway, bottom line, all this to say, this Moose dude, he looks like a good time. I like this guy. You can't really do a jet for a mascot, so why not bring a moose? I got it. I like it. I want the Moose to win. That's my analysis. Andrew, I don't know who's up next. Take it.
I'll take this
I'm up
one. And I
next.
think,
Okay,
oh,
you go.
Well, I'll take it and then I'll throw it to you, Dave. I agree with you. I like Mickey Moose to win this one because at least this Jets team tried. The other Jets team didn't try to build anything or make any mascot. So this one tried. He gets that one out of the Jet teams. But also it looks like NJ Devil should be standing there with a handle of Fireball. And it does look like he'd be having a good time. But I'm going to give it to Mickey Moose just because I have to say it fast. It's weird to say it slow. But I'm going to go with the Moose because I think it's just fun. I think so. And you were saying where we could go to find these. I'll do this quick plug and then I'll throw it to you, Dave. These are on the DTD.BigSkyCountry. That graphic and that title will be up later on that Instagram page. These matchups go up on the polls or on the stories. There'll be a poll in the story for you to vote.
Very bottom one.
This is where this goes. We say our opinions. We know how we're going to vote when we go and look at them, but it's not up to us. It's up to the collective vote. We've had some really cool people see the stories. We've had a few people actually participate. For instance, we talked about them last week on the hockey show. We had SJ Sharkey come in and actually vote on some stuff this week for part 2. It was really fun, but that's where those are going to be. I'm sure we'll talk about it one more time at the end of the show. But right now, it's not my time to talk. It's Dave's time to talk.
Well,
what
let
do you
me
think of these
let me
two?
say real quick. I did pull up as you were talking. I went ahead and threw up the graphic, and it's awesome because of the fact that your where you appear on the phone box thing is right next to your Instagram label.
Yeah.
So it is literally right there. That is Andrew's Instagram. That is where you will go to vote on these because, like he said, this is up to you. We give our opinions, but it's ultimately up to the people. I may cast a vote, but
Or two.
Hey,
Cheater.
nobody said I couldn't. There's no rules here. Nobody said I couldn't. So anyway, that's awesome. That's where you go to do that. And like Andrew said, we'll show it at the end of the show again. So Dave, what is your opinion? Mickey Moose versus the Devil. Go.
Mickey Moose, man, all the way. I like him. One thing we didn't touch on, and I don't know if this is what it is, but it looks like he's wearing like an old fighter pilot, the old school leather hat,
Yeah.
so that would pertain to Jets,
Oh,
so
dig
I
it.
like that they added that in there.
Yeah, that is what it is.
His eyebrows kind of look like they're bighorn horns or something. I don't know what's going on with his eyebrows. All around, I think he could have had a little bit bigger of a rack. I mean, don't we all have bigger racks?
I knew that.
Anyway.
I knew it. The second he said
Anyway.
rack, I was like, here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. He said rack. Here it comes. There it was.
But no, dude, I think he is probably one of the coolest mascots in the NHL. Looks wise, I like him. He did a solid job. He's got actual hockey gloves on, so I like that. And then you go over to our Matador here. I I don't know what's on his arms, if that's supposed to be an extension of gloves or what. Not a fan. My buddy's a big Devils fan. I don't know if that has something to do with it going against him, but and maybe it's just the mustache. I don't know, man. I got to give this one to Mickey Moose for sure.
I like it. Andrew, what did Gil the Goat have to say last?
He had a pet boa constrictor named Angry Gus. That would have been a cool mascot, he says.
Sure he would have. Sure he would have, Gus. Gus. Sure
Angry Gus.
Sure he would have, Gil. God, Gil. Oh, you're great, brother. You are great. It's always a good day when Gil stops by. All right, I'm trying to figure out where we were at. We were 14 versus 19. Now we're going 15 versus 18, and I'm not gonna lie to you, this is where I get a little bit excited. Okay, this matchup, I like this matchup. You know, we got a little excited, we got a little silly when we got to gritty last time. I said gritty, sorry, I mumbled. When we got to gritty last time, I'm excited about this one. Andrew, tell us about number. God, I have terrible eyes. 15
Number
versus
15?
number 18, which is our number 14 matchup. Easy to say.
Nailed
Easy
it.
to say.
First
go.
try, not rehearsed.
Nailed it.
So we have number 15 is our team's mascot. You nailed it. You nailed it.
No applause. Thank you. No autographs.
Notice his applause, Dave.
Throw the roses.
Hoist the cup, Josh. Hoist the cup.
I'm an idiot. Anyway, I'm excited about this matchup because Andrew, go ahead. Tell us about this matchup. I'm not trying to steal your thunder.
It's our team. It's our team coming up. And it's one of the ones that is the most bonkers, I think. And I'll just say that straight up. We have Victor E. Green, so another play on words and a name, kind of like our last one, of the Dallas Stars, going up against
baby.
Thunderbug of the Tampa Bay Lightning. And I know this matchup, just for the teams alone, has been a point of contention in history recently. So that was real fun to see when the randomizer put them together again. I got a little bit angry, but
that was
this
great,
one's going to be kind of fun. So, Josh, I know you're excited, so go for it.
Hey,
Take it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Both these mascots made it onto my little mascotology graphic because these guys are cool. I'm not gonna lie to you. Both these mascots are cool. This matchup is awesome. I'm a little bummed out about it because of the fact that it means round one, we're losing one of these guys. Both these guys deserve to go very far, in my opinion, because they're very cool mascots. That said, this ladybug thing or whatever this thing is, the eyes, Thunderbug, the eyes, I don't know. The eyes are a little weird for me. And really, honestly, I like the mascot, to be quite honest with you. The only reason I'm trying to pick on the eyes for this mascot is because of the fact that I love this next mascot that much more. And I'm just trying to find something wrong with Thunderbug. Thunderbug is actually a cool mascot. But Victor
That's a really
Green,
cool name, too.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it. I mean, everything. I dig the mascot. I like the outfit. I would put some, give me some hockey gloves. Give me some hockey gloves. That's an improvement that could be made. Not to nitpick, but Thunderbug looks like he could be a good time out there. That being said, Victor E. Green, absolutely a good time. This guy looks like the blue of the NHL, blue being the NFL, just absolute crazy mascot for the Indianapolis Colts. But Victor E. Green looks like the blue of the NHL, looks like a crazy, awesome good time. I wish we could put a video out here of him just dancing around being himself because, this dude looks like an absolute good time. Dave, what do you think of these two? What's your opinion on this matchup?
Dude, so Thunderbug, and I do have I guess you could say, new hatred for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Thunderbug, I mean, he's got the weird eyes. He's got purple little antennas. I hate him. He sucks.
Fair enough.
No, for a mascot, he's pretty cool. I would have liked to see like a real live person, like a Thor, holding the big old lightning bolt.
Okay.
You know, something like that for, the Tampa Bay Lightning. I don't know what a Thunderbug is.
It's a lightning bug. It's a lightning bug.
It's so
that's why I thought it was cool, because it's a lightning bug. Tampa Bay Lightning.
So like you're talking like a firefly type deal, right?
Yeah.
You know what?
What?
Fireflies glow green, like victory green. So yeah. That was terrible.
Great
but
that was you tried, man. I tell you, the only thing worse than that one was the NHL start.
That was so bad. I will admit, it was so bad. Why did I think that could be cool? It was so bad. Why did you let me do that?
Starts now.
Why did you let me do that?
Because we have
and
that
then we paused
forever
for like
now.
30 more seconds.
I
didn't realize there's that big of a delay.
It starts now in 30 seconds.
Now and I gotta keep talking. Crap.
I love it. And now his light died. He's
My
done.
light went out.
You're muted. You've been muted. What's that show on ESPN?
There, I'll turn that light back on.
Anyway, dear Lord, charge your battery, pay your internet bill. What the hell kind of show is this? Yeah. God dang, yeah. Victory Green all the way.
All I can say,
Andrew.
All I can say with Victory Green
all the way.
Victory Green and Gritty on the same officiating crew. You get Gritty. And then Victory Green's like, yeah.
You know who else we got to add into that? Youpie.
Youpie!
Referee crew, dude.
You know what's great? All three of them can make it into the next round, and I hope to God there's no way they match up against each other. I hope they all pull their own matchups, because these boys deserve to keep going and going and going. Those are three mascots that I believe deserve to go all the way, baby. Yeah, these guys.
I don't think they do, at least for a little while. So I think we're good looking at the bracket.
Dave, do you know anything about this Victory Green guy? Is he as goofy as he looks? Like,
he's the best, dude. The best mascot out there, dude. What do you mean?
Well, duh, of course. But I mean, how does he act? What is he like? What is he? No kidding. Like, is he a goofball?
To be honest, I've watched some videos of him. Yeah, he's pretty goofy. He's a cool mascot.
Okay, good.
I like when he dances because he's a little bit more round towards the bottom. So shaking it around. It's funny, dude. It looks funny. It's pretty good.
I love it. And he's a skater.
Let's whip through this next one though.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. So matchup.
Game's about to start.
Yep. Matchup 15 is number 16 versus number 17. So 15, 16, 17 makes perfect sense to me. Andrew, tell us about it.
All right. So I just got to pull up my notes here since my computer died and I don't have that. But our final
I'll tell you what it is.
Mascotology round 1, I've got it. We're good. I found it. Is number 16 Wild Wing. If you've been a fan of the show for a while, you see some familiar elements here going up against number 17 Stinger. Who did I throw it to first last time? Because whoever it was,
why don't you take it first
this time?
You take it first.
All right. Looking at this one, obviously just nostalgia factor of the show and all of that stuff. Looking at it,
game starts.
I don't think this is a very tough contest. I think this goes to Wild Wing of the Anaheim Ducks because his face was quite literally the inspiration for one of our old logos. So I think he takes it because he just looks cool. It's the Mighty Ducks, Anaheim Ducks. It just looks awesome. Stinger looks like Buzz from Honey Nut Cheerios, but really, really pissed off.
Okay.
And like jacked up on Mountain Dew. It doesn't look that great to me. So.
Well, the picture you've got of him, it looks like he's maybe a little stopped up. We'll just say he's a little stopped up. Okay.
Dude, I mean, the Blue Jackets, they should have had like a blue coat guy.
Yeah, like a dude wearing a blue jacket, just
Right.
walking around, blue starter jacket. That's it. That's their mascot.
Yeah, that's it.
Just a
Nailed
dude.
it. From like Civil War
Anyway.
times, should be like a blue coat guy.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Go. Yeah, keep going.
I was just say my vote is for Wild Wing because we are the Ducks. Mic drop. Peace. I'm out.
No, he's going to the game.
Ooh.
He's going to the game. Fair enough. Can we drop him off the call? Figure out if you can drop him off the call.
I don't know. You got rid of me one time. Can you get rid of someone else?
I don't know.
think so.
Don't drop me off the call. I'm still right here listening. To you
Well,
guys.
what are
That's
you
messed up.
doing?
No, for
I
real,
thought
though,
you
I'm
were
out.
leaving.
Later.
I thought you were
I
leaving.
gotta go. I am. I gotta catch the pre-games. I just forgot my iPad.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, yeah, you go. We'll close out the show. Hang up your phone so we can. It'll just be me and Andrew. We'll close it out. So.
All right. Peace.
All right. Cool. See ya. Love you. Bye.
See ya. Love you. Peace.
All right. So anyway, yeah, you got Wild Wing Stinger. I think given our history.
So what do we really think about Dave?
Yeah. All right. This show has resumed its PG rating. Anyway, no. I think on this matchup, honestly, given the history of this show and its logoology, I tried to find a cool word for it. I couldn't.
It works.
Yeah, it's logology. No, that's even dumber.
No, logoology is the way to go.
Logology. Anyway, you get it. We used to have part of this as our logo because that's all we could do is steal other logos and put it on things. So, but anyway, we're ducks and you get it. It's a duck. So I think it would be sacrilege for any of us to vote for anything but Wild Wing. That given, I will say Stinger's not a bad mascot. Stinger deserves to probably
No,
go
not
on to round 2. I do think the picture that you put of him does not do him any favors. He does look a little stopped up. Maybe could use some laxative. But like I said, you put Wild Wing up against anybody except, maybe Gritty, Youpie, and what the
Victory.
Green. Yeah.
Victory Green.
I couldn't think of the Victory, even though that should be easy. Victory Green. You put Wild Wing up against anybody other than those 3, and I give Wild Wing the win. So that being said, yes, game time is about to start. So let's pull up socials one more time. The first 3 up there are mine, I guess you say. They're the main Duct Tape Dynasty accounts. But when it comes to voting on the polls, it is this guy that's down there, that guy. And as we said before, the very bottom logo and the very bottom account is him. That's where you could do all the voting. So, in fact, next time I'm going to update this and put our QR codes. I did that for the other
That's a
stuff
great
so
idea.
people can just, do a screenshot. So come to our next show and you'll be able to screenshot them. And that way we can just hold your thumb on it and it pops up and you'll be good to go. Anyway, Andrew, anything that we need to cover before game time? Because game time is 4 minutes away. 4.5 minutes
I've only
away.
got one final thing, and that is typically these polls go out on the weekend.
Yes.
I know we did round 1, part 2 on
Gosh,
Tuesday
it's
last
Monday,
week.
dude. It's
Tuesday. But now that it's a Monday show and we're going a day early, I think I'm going to try and find some time to get these polls out in the afternoons to early evenings midweek, especially for the hockey ones, to finish out our round 1. When round 2 kicks in, obviously it'll be less matchups. It'll go back to a weekend thing. But just to close off our round 1 and get this done, I think I'm going to try and find a time to have it midweek. Think maybe Wednesday. That time
That
around
would be
there.
awesome because there's a possibility that our next show is going to be Saturday. So that would be awesome if we could
Think
close
Wednesday.
out round 1 and then, but it's going to be up to you to make those graphics. So I don't know if you can pull that off by Saturday, but what the heck, we can give her a try. What the heck? Well,
Let's do it.
It's what we do. So, hey, man, this has been an absolute blast. Sorry if I'm a little scatterbrained. Like I said, we threw this show together in about 15 to 20 minutes. So
That's fair enough.
you
Yeah.
know, it was like, oh my gosh. So trying to talk through this and manage it, and I mean, I was literally finishing graphics like during the countdown almost. Anyway, but this was still a blast. Still a blast. Always
was
a blast. I'm excited to see who finishes where and what round 2 looks like. And I'm excited to see your graphics, dude. You're doing a heck of
I'm
a job
excited
on
for
these
it, too.
graphics.
Thank you, sir. But yeah, everyone out there, be a friend, tell a friend, share the show. Like if you like what you have here. We have more coming up for sure. Share everything. Go follow us. We'll see you next time on Duct Tape Dynasty.
Absolutely.
Now go watch some hockey, you hosers.
Hey-o. All right. By the way, Dano, Colonel in the comments on Thursday. We will see ya.